Hey everybody, Frog Socks here. Nothing I say is financial advice, entertainment purposes only. I'm very simply making this video because the last video I made has been bombarded with people from other YouTuber channels that told them to come and harass me. And I gotta say, it's the stupidest comments I've ever seen people leave on any YouTube channel in history. Really, plainly and very bluntly, you guys, the conversion has not been denied. I don't know how much more simple I need to make it. If you go and actually read Judge Zern's opinion, you will see the settlement was denied, which is good. I've been trying to tell people that since March 15th. I said the lawsuit was frivolous. It's absolute garbage. They should just throw it out. Judge Zern just denied the settlement, which is very, very good for APE conversion. It's good for the reverse split. Now everybody's out there celebrating AMC running 70%, and they're all, we won, you were wrong. No, I'm not wrong. I'm still up 15% on my APE. I missed a dip buy that nobody could have predicted, but I'm not wrong. If anything, I'm more right than other people. I told people Judge Zern would probably deny the settlement. I was hoping maybe it just went through just so we could get quicker for APE conversion, but this is better than I could have expected. The higher APE goes, and let me say this again to all the mouth breathers who just don't get how the conversion is going to work yet. They're so brain locked into thinking AMC is going to squeeze, they don't get it. APE converting, the higher AMC goes, the better it is for the conversion. We've talked about this 100 million billion times. If AMC stays at, I don't think it will, but if AMC stays at $6 into conversion and APE is $1.50 to $1.70, that's potentially a $40 to $45 share price right off the open. That means my APE shares that I bought at like $1.40, $1.39, whatever it was, those APE shares are going to convert up in price over 300%. It's just, it's crazy how stupid people in the retail investment group of AMC get every time AMC does this, and it makes a little price run. We've seen it 1,000 times. We had the old days where it ran 30-40% after hours out of nowhere and immediately gets eaten back down the next day. So regardless, one, Judge Zern did not stop the conversion. The conversion is still a legitimate corporate action that was voted on by shareholders. Read the filing. It's words. You have to look at them and process the data into understanding what was actually going on. See, here's right. It was denied. The conversion on RS is part of the settlement, and the settlement was denied. No, it's not. It is not. The settlement was specifically built for the injunction to delay the conversion to recover damages. You guys are driving me crazy with this stuff. The APE conversion is not denied, and that's the problem, is too many media outlets came out, like Benzinga and these other guys, and posted news that were headlines that are misleading, like APE stock to stock conversion put on hold and blah, blah, blah. It's already on hold because of the injunction. Now that that's been denied by the judge, she gave them an opportunity to come back and file a consolidated complaint. If they don't do that in a timely manner, the case is out. That means the conversion is on. Nothing in Judge Zern's opinion says that the conversion has to be halted, that the conversion has to be stopped completely, right? So whoever's saying that, like Ryan down there, you're completely wrong. If it wasn't, why the hell haven't it converted then? Well, Ryan, it's Saturday. The market's not open. And if you read the filing, Ryan, listen, if you read the filing, you can see at the very bottom in part 3 on the conclusion, it says for all plaintiff parties to refile a consolidated complaint if they wish. That means there's a time frame where they can refile this. You guys have to read, man. You have to get smarter than this. Oh my God, you're not gonna get it. If I explain it again, you're not gonna get it. Anyways, guys, look. APE came all the way back up to $1.54 after hours. It's absolutely insane the amount of people that just got tricked into selling their APE under 30 cents after hours yesterday. I'm getting a lot of DMs of people who got lucky and sold their AMC and bought the dip because they were listening to me. Not only did they just clear their bag, but they set themselves up on a 20% run immediately when that happened. You motherfucker just mad because you sell AMC and stuck with APE. Ryan, man, Ryan's a perfect example. Hey, no barking, man. Ryan's a perfect example of people you really don't want to follow and bad actors in the community that want to give people very wrong information. So read Ryan's comments, and that's my example of the day of who not to follow. So going forward, again, I'm sure we'll hear something Monday. We'll get some information on if the plaintiffs and said parties are going to refile the complaint as consolidated, which is going to be very hard because you're looking at 3 or 4 different parties, Allegheny, objectors, multiple other people that were involved in the hearing. We'll have to get together and file that consolidated complaint schedule and the complaint. In my opinion, Adam Aaron and Allegheny, and just allegedly, I think this was all part of their plan. I think they were working on this together. I'm hoping they just come back to the table and go, this isn't worth the money. We're not going to get the settlement that we want. Or they come back and say, hey, let's do a 7-to-1 or a 5-to-1, or not a 7-to-1, but let's do 5-to-1 settlement instead of 7-to-1, and then maybe the judge accepts it. But the judge noted specifically in the decision that, sorry, I just seen a comment down there. In the decision that APE shareholders need to be actually represented in this. The problem was if the settlement went through, only AMC shareholders would have gotten some type of payout from this via the 7-to-1 AMC shares. So Judge Zern actually did a really good job on taking care of the APE shareholders, who should be everybody, right? If you got the dividend distribution and you sold it immediately after, and you're complaining about APE converting, you kind of don't have a right. You can do it, but you don't have any legal right to challenge that. So now what I'm really concerned about is everyone who just did decide, who was involved in the lawsuit, who wanted the conversion to be halted, anyone who decided to just sell their APE or sell their AMC, you kind of just set yourself up for less rights to challenge things going on in the future. So you got to think about that too. My personal opinion, the case is absolute garbage. It's frivolous. It needs to be tossed out. Hopefully the court just comes out and closes it Monday. I doubt that'll happen. But if they have to refile, there's a potential they just close the original case and reopen under another one. If they don't do that, then we have another waiting period probably where they decide to refile the consolidated complaint. If they fail to do that, then the case could be closed. So yes, the case should be completely tossed out. Absolutely completely tossed out. I said it was frivolous from day one. You know, the first thing Allegheny did was file a restraining order against Adam Aaron. The very first thing they did after they filed this case. That kind of lets me know that there was some communication going on between Adam Aaron and Allegheny, allegedly. So either way, guys, look, celebrate the AMC rise. That's great. Like I said, the higher AMC goes, the better it is for conversion anyways. So that's not a problem for me. We're not down on APE because I think I started telling people to buy around $1.39, $1.40. So we're still up 10, 15%. Man, I'm trying to stream and you're barking like crazy. Jeez. Don't adopt a puggle ever. But things are still looking really good. After hours was crazy. It corrected itself. I'm assuming AMC is going to come back down probably 20, 30% next week. Try to settle around $5.50, $5. I think she knows I'm streaming. And then AMC or APE will come back around like $1.70, $1.73, something like that. And we'll bounce in them channels until we get more news on what's coming from the courts. If Allegheny decides to refile a consolidated objection. And hopefully Adam Aaron comes out. And this is me to Adam Aaron. You as CEO of AMC need to use all your power to go fight this and get this case dismissed. You guys have the resources. AMC has the lawyers, the money, the time. Go to the court, fight for real, get the case dismissed so you can convert and raise cash. The game's over. We know what you guys are doing. shareholders, if anything, need to band together. The lawsuit to sue for the annual meeting was brilliant. I absolutely agree with that. So maybe again next week, because of the decision Zern made, Judge Zern, excuse me, that we get the annual meeting news coming up next week. Boom, annual meeting comes out. We get more news on the settlement proceedings, and then maybe go forward into converting APE. I don't know. Let's say September 28th was that 90-day date waiting period for the judge's original decision. And again, me and Dade said that was going to come out sooner. Me and Dade said that was going to come out sooner than later, and it did. So good on Dade too. Anyways, guys, just wanted to give you a morning update. There are going to be people out there nonstop, constantly screaming AMC to the moon, AMC this. But most of the people that are going to be saying that, and I feel bad for them, we're buying at 40, 30, 20, and 10. This move to 8 was great, but their bags are still heavy. So don't forget that when people start telling you what to do because they want to disagree with me because they don't like me. If anything, yesterday, the DMs I got of people saying, sold my AMC at 7, sold at 8. I bought APE at $1, $1.10, 80 cents, repositioned. It's amazing. So Sound of Freedom is doing better than anybody expected. Absolutely amazing. Barbie's smashing, Oppenheimer smashing. So it is a very good time for them to schedule the annual meeting, bring out the good numbers, then start pushing for a total dismissal of the lawsuit with the Chancery Court. So that's my opinion. You guys, good luck. If you don't think I'm right, I don't care, because my portfolio says I'm right. If you had a good time on AMC yesterday, congratulations. I think it's coming back down to earth again. Hopefully it doesn't, and when APE converts, we get a $40 share price at open. So you guys all take care. Have a good weekend. Froggy Stonks out.